Hello everyone. It's me, Max Areth Mikado 1.0F Dragon here, and today I'm back in another live stream. So, how y'all been doing? And look, guys, I really do apologize about, what has happened. I'm very sorry. And if y'all don't forgive me, that's alright. And look, I know y'all are mad at me, and y'all have every right to be, and I am sorry for what I've done. And don't if y'all don't forgive me, that's alright. I'll accept that. And look, Tom's Locomotive Studios, I am not hurting myself. I was just planning on to leave YouTube, so I won't have to deal with this anymore, and I think it's just not right. And look, I'm sorry, y'all, and I know that y'all won't forgive me again. I was just overwhelmed, and look. Hello.
Hey, Max. Are you okay?
I'm alright. I just got overwhelmed, that's all.
I know, Max, but doing that of harming yourself is not a very good thing. It's really bad.
I'm not harming myself, it's just that I'm so overwhelmed.
But that picture you just posted, it's not appropriate.
I know.
Look, I understand about your pain and that you're overwhelmed, but my best advice to you is to just relax and just take your time. That's all.
Okay.
I know that I know about a lot of people who have been putting up with this drama and stuff, but people are just not wired right in the world. I usually believe in what Jesus believes, and I always believe in him every single day.
Okay.
I know that you're upset, but I'm sorry that you had to go through all this pain.
How's your day been?
My day has been going well.
Your parents still won't let you get Trackmaster, right?
Well, I am planning of getting some wooden railway stuff and some other stuff though. But if my parents change their mind, I will let you know though. And I know that sometimes when pressure gets to you, I understand of how it feels of being in of losing your mental state. And
Hey, Hazel.
Hi.
hey,
So what happened?
Max is just a little bit upset at the moment.
Okay.
Hazel, I understand of what true love is, and it's always important to trust others. Besides, I care about many other people, and I'm always here to help anyone. And I understand of how Max is feeling.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on now?
I can understand that, Bob.
Sometimes I usually understand how other people feel, and all people usually sometimes feel the same. And sometimes we have bad days, and sometimes we have good days. Everyone has them. And I can understand that you had a bad day, and that doesn't. I understand how you feel, Max, but I sometimes get nervous of some things in life, but my parents are always there to help me every single day. If there's anything that's bothering you, Max, always let your parents or myself know because I'm always here to help.
Okay, but I need to ask you something. Why do you not respond to me in the comments?
Well, it's usually because I'm usually busy with some things and I usually make artwork. That's what I usually do.
That's understandable.
Well, if I comment, will you reply?
Hey,
Well,
Marvin.
is I don't know if in the private chat it's supposed to be you.
Well, anyways, here's some fan art that I made. Let me pull it up. Here's this engine.
Very impressive and very well. That reminds me of Little Chicken, I believe. I think so.
And it's my artwork. I mean, I did try my best to do so, so. Eh. That's easy.
That's very impressive that you really do a good job of making that stuff, Max.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's some sort of fallout. Here's sort of fallout.
Is that Eagle
Yeah, that's Bad Rider Lumini. Kind of inspired. Isn't that your own version or something?
That's the RWS James
Oh, I get it. I get it.
in Silver Fallout.
I thought that was Eagle because of the red wheels. My bad.
Well, the wheels are black,
Yeah.
just like James. Well, Dragon Boy 11, what do you think of
Hold on.
Gordon?
I usually think of Gordon because he's always like a senior member of the railway of the Soda Railway.
Hmm.
It's really important that someone is always out there looking for you, and I think that I'm always the one that cares about you and supports a lot of people.
Okay.
And sometimes I understand of how people usually and well, there are some things in life that I really don't like sometimes. Well, I usually well, I think
Gee,
well, I think you and well, I'm sure that you two are really getting along really well. You Hazel and Max, because
we are
everyone
getting
has times when they're always caring for each other.
we are getting along, Jane boy. We always get along.
And I understand what it feels.
Hey, Dragon Boy 11, who's your favorite character in Bob's Burgers?
Well, Bob, obviously, Linda usually tries to make sure this family stays together.
Hmm.
Well, you know when when I'm really kind-hearted and well-mannered, you think I remind you of Edward because I care about a lot of other people.
Hmm. What kind of TTTE character you remind me of?
Yeah, Thomas the Tank Engine. That's what I mean.
Oh. Well, for me, I kind of remind myself a little bit of Toby because, I'm a little careful in life and that.
Yeah, I'm usually careful. I'm usually careful and sometimes get nervous though. Some things are usually different. Well, I don't know why some people usually call April this call April Pride Month, but in my opinion, I don't know why it's usually always like this. Sometimes some people it's just sometimes a little strange that some people have their own opinions of liking someone. Well, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. Do you think that guy is really bothering you, Max?
Well, his name is Riley, but well, mm, I do not. Well, let's just say that I don't think he's, the real one. But no offense if it's you, the real one. But I just want to keep myself safe because he got hacked by Anti StreamYard.
Oh my gosh. To be honest with you, that guy is literally going too far and he's been posting a lot of inappropriate content out on YouTube and doesn't even realize he's going to get in trouble for that. He's been doing this for years now and he's still doing it. I hope he goes to prison for what he done.
And you know what? I hope he does remind me of Diesel 10.
I know, and well, some people do really, really bad stuff out there in the real world. Well, sometimes I don't like.
I didn't go. I didn't like. Didn't like have those people near my channel yet.
Well,
You
whenever I
didn't.
usually hang out with some of my other some of my friends, I usually like them as friends, and in my opinion, I usually see some people getting along as friends. Well, not in love relationship, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
My mom and me have our very own opinions, though.
Mhm.
And my mom doesn't care about my opinions on anything.
I'm sorry they had to go through all of that, Hazel.
And it's cool. I mean, it's just her own health issues go around her, and she always get her anger out of me.
Well, I understand of how some people are usually like that, and some people are always like that. I understand of how a lot of people feel. How do you feel, Max?
I'm feeling better by your kind words.
Well, whenever I see you and Hazel, I usually see that as a proper relationship because I'm not trying to be rude to Marky or anything. Well, I'm just I'm just being nice, and I usually some people usually think of doing things that are, well, not really well suited, but if you're wondering, I have my own Bible.
All right.
My mom gave it to me on Easter, though. Well, I always pray every single day that you guys are always having a good day, and always let the Lord always bless you every single day, along with the other friends that support me. And I support every single one in case if someone is having a bad day. I'm glad you understand about my kind words, Max.
Hmm. Can I tell you something?
Yeah,
Does Clarence remind you of Ferdinand?
kind of in a way.
Because they're both silly and have their own personalities.
Mm-hmm.
And did you like? And did you? And I. And look, I'll keep it brief here. But did you like how Clarence touched the fiberglass? But
She was shocked when Clarence touched the fiberglass, and I would never even want to touch fiberglass because that would be really, really painful.
but he think that
Okay?
was cotton candy.
I know. He thought it was cotton candy, but it wasn't. Well, you know, you know, my personality reminds myself of Jeff because I care about others. I'm kind-hearted, and usually I do things that always are smart and really well mannered. And I usually have confidence in other people and in myself, even though I may want a lot of things most of the time. But
Hmm.
I always need to understand that some things don't go my way, and that Cartman guy from South Park, that guy is literally not a nice guy because he tried to do things his way, and it ended up messing up every single time. And in those clips that Cartman got what he deserved, I really think he did deserve that because I don't like when people saying they're hating Jewish people for no reason, and no one should hate them.
Yeah, I agree. Boo.
I know. No, I'm not. Wait. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, did you like that part where where these three siblings, Jean, Tina, and Louise, they fought about chocolate and when they went into the camp. Remember
Yeah.
that? Like when Jean said, unless you have some cookies, but not the oatmeal ones. Yeah, never the oatmeal ones. Yeah, even they have chocolate on them, they're still oatmeal.
Yeah.
But oatmeal is healthy for you.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
What's
Max,
your favorite?
did you use IBS Panics for your Dragon OC, Max?
Yes,
I was just wondering. I use that too.
but who's your favorite dragon in My Little Pony?
Smolder, Spike, and Princess Ember. Yeah, I agree with you. That guy. I agree with you because whoever is behind this guy, he's really gonna have a bad time. And I found out his actual name, James Russell, I believe.
He needs to be sent to prison.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you like how Edward escaped the blast, like in Solar Fallout?
That kind of reminds me of me fighting for my life, and I'm a fighter, and I stay strong and understand of how other people understand. Well, it's really weird of some people hang out even though when they're the even though I don't want to say it, it's a little embarrassing. I hope you and Hazel understand because it's my opinion and I understand of how some people have their own opinions.
Okay.
Um do you think this guy right there is
This?
yeah, he is. Yeah. He's telling of what he thinks about that guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I really don't like that anti-streamer army as well.
Uh-huh. But what do you but who's your favorite tram engine in Tom's the Tank Engine?
Toby, in my opinion.
Do you like steam trams?
I do.
Here's the young six reaction when Toby's line is closing down.
Yeah, that. Do you think that happened on the mainland?
I I think it no. Or I don't know. Maybe north of the island or I don't know.
Well, in my universe on North of the Island, when Toby ran on his old branch, that branch line was part of the Farquhar branch.
Uh-huh. Don't know why they reused the branch line in Thomas the Tank Engine scenes, like where Thomas was going down the old line and up the mountain. Is that
I
weird?
think they had to make that scene a little. I think they decided to make it a little bit more interesting, so that way they can show more of more what it's like of moving of going through a countryside.
Okay, but are you planning on? But if your parents change your mind, are you planning on to buy Trap Masters and make them into your parents' custom?
I don't know yet. Well, I did tell my mom I'm planning to get another wooden railway Toby and a new wooden railway Thomas from the Learning Curve era.
All right.
Remember when people had played with those? I'm surprised that they're still around.
Mm-hmm. Do you like? Oh no, our table. It's broken.
I never even heard of that before.
But what do you think of the? Who's your favorite twins?
Well, Donald and Douglas, in my opinion. Well, I don't know why Bill and Ben always like to play tricks on other engines. In my opinion, that's just being rude and not being very nice.
Uh-huh. Does Jimmy Pesto remind you of Gordon?
Kind of in a way, I don't know.
What do you think? What do you think about my Bob's Burgers parody?
I think they're interesting.
What's your favorite one?
I don't know. Well, I usually cut off the inappropriate parts so that way my channel is friendly to a lot of people, young and old.
All right.
Well, either way, Max, I hope you and Hazel keep living, and always remember, stay positive and stay strong.
Okay.
I hope you have a good day, Max.
You too. Bye bye. Hey Hazel. Hey again. I did a kisses.
What the fuck just happened?
He left.
Okay then.
Yeah, I am a little sauce. Was this Hazel? So Hazel, should I end this stream? Hmm? Should I end this stream? Sorry about that. But I still have a question. But still, do you? Sorry about that. Hazel asked a question. Sorry about that. You said today? Yes, sir. You said cute when you blush. I'd like to see. Okay. And I love you, Hazel. You're such a cute one. Yes, you are. You're so cute. You're so cute. Yes, you are. Sorry. I give you a pass. What? Hmm? Did I look for there too? But Hazel, will you answer my question? What did you say? Well, alright. But what time did you want to end the stream? Good Hazel, let's do a question. I love you, Hazel. Hazel, sweetie, what does that mean? Alright. Hazel, can we do it now? He's still here. But he put himself backstage. So, he's still backstage. So, can we do it? Hazel? Let's do it, Hazel. Okay.